Good. All right. So that's going to kick in like it's supposed to. Let's see if it actually does. Looks like it just did. Welcome back, guys. Justin R. Harris here. Welcome back to Business Scenarios based off the Daily Drucker. So we are digging into some of the more compelling topics here. And we're talking about crisis with leadership, right? And being able to be prepared for that storm, right? When it comes to business. And so he spoke a little bit about Winston Churchill. Those who know Winston Churchill, if you don't, Google him. Uh, Definitely a historical figure when it comes to our time. So here's what he says. He goes, the most successful leader of the 20th century was Winston Churchill. But for 12 years, from 1928 to Dunkirk in 1940, he was totally on the sidelines, almost discredited. He said, because there was no need for a Winston Churchill at the time. Things were routine, or at any rate, looked routine. It just was what it was. When the catastrophe, say that 3 times fast, right? When the catastrophe came, thank goodness he was available. Fortunately, or unfortunately, the one predictable thing in any organization is the crisis. He explains that crisis always comes, right? So, and this is what he's getting at, right? He says the most important task of an organization's leader is to anticipate crisis, perhaps not to avert it, but to anticipate it. One has to make the organization capable of anticipating the storm, weathering it, and in fact being ahead of it. You cannot prevent a major catastrophe, but you can build an organization that is battle ready, that has high morale, that knows how to behave and trust itself, where the people trust one another. Huge when it comes to that. So within your organization, your business, your group, your conglomerate, whatever it is that you have going on, you want to be sure that you can depend on that person to the left and to the right of you, that they are going to continue their task, or that they are somehow aware on what it takes for you to do your job. When equipment fails, when someone doesn't show up, what do they do? Do they know what to do? Does the manager know what to do? Does everyone have that inclination of how to step in and help one another when the other person is incapable, doesn't show up, or just completely breaks down? What keeps the well-oiled machine, what keeps it going? What keeps that machine running when a part fails?